Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. My today's topic is chemical properties of non-metals. It is 10th class chemistry. The important chemical properties of non-metals are: first one is reaction of non-metals with oxygen. Non-metals react with the oxygen to form acidic oxides or neutral oxides. Carbon forms an acidic oxide, CO2, sulfur forms an acidic oxide, SO2, and hydrogen forms a neutral oxide, H2O. The non-metal oxides are covalent in nature, which are formed by the sharing of electrons. The acidic oxides of non-metals dissolve in water to form acids. Carbon is a non-metal. When carbon burns in air, it reacts with the oxygen of air to form an acidic oxide called carbon dioxide. So carbon reacts with oxygen, forms carbon dioxide. Carbon is a non-metal. So carbon dioxide is an acidic oxide. Carbon dioxide it dissolves in water to form an acid called carbonic acid. So carbon dioxide dissolves in water, forms carbonic acid. Sulfur is also a non-metal. So when sulfur is burned in air, it reacts with the oxygen of air to form an acidic oxide called sulfur dioxide. So sulfur reacts with oxygen, forms sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is an acidic oxide. The acidic oxide sulfur dioxide, it dissolves in water to form an acid called sulfurous acid. Hydrogen is a non-metal. When hydrogen combines with the oxygen of air, then it forms a neutral oxide called water. So hydrogen non-metal reacts with oxygen, forms water. Water is a neutral oxide. Non-metals do not react with water. Non-metals also do not react with dilute acids. Then reaction of metals with salt solutions. A more reactive non-metal displaces a less reactive non-metal from its salt solution. For example, when chlorine is passed through a solution of sodium bromide, then sodium chloride and bromine are formed. So sodium bromide reacts with chlorine, it forms sodium chloride and bromine. So in this displacement reaction, a more reactive non-metal, that is chlorine, is displacing a less reactive non-metal bromine from its salt solution, sodium bromide solution. Reaction of non-metals with chlorine. Non-metals react with chlorine to form covalent chlorides, which are non-electrolytes. Non-electrolytes means they do not conduct electricity. And non-metal chlorides are usually liquids or gases. Let us take some examples. Hydrogen is a non-metal. So when hydrogen reacts with chlorine, it forms a covalent chloride called hydrogen chloride. So hydrogen reacts with chlorine, forms hydrogen chloride. Phosphorus is a non-metal. It reacts with chlorine to form a covalent chloride called phosphorus trichloride. And then a reaction of non-metals with hydrogen. Non-metals react with hydrogen to form covalent hydrides. The non-metal hydrides are formed by the sharing of electrons. That is, non-metal hydrides are formed by covalent bonding. Sulfur is a non-metal which combines with hydrogen to form a covalent hydride called hydrogen sulfide. So hydrogen reacts with sulfur. Sulfur is a non-metal. It forms hydrogen sulfide, that is covalent hydride. Nitrogen is also a non-metal which combines with hydrogen in the presence of iron catalyst to form a covalent hydride called ammonia. So had nitrogen, a non-metal, reacts with hydrogen, forms ammonia. Ammonia is a covalent hydride. So these are the chemical properties of non-metals.